What is up, my kings and queens? It's your man Cash is King. Today we're going to be showing you how to use the new solo dupe to magic slot flip out of our auto shop. Alright, now I am using C1 C2 to make it easier for myself, and you can use a public session if you don't have a friend to help you out. As you can see, I just own the same auto shop here in this location, and inside I have my magic slot, car that I want to flip, and a couple of donor vehicles to provide different components that I need. Alright, now the Comet Retro Custom was the last vehicle that I flipped on my magic slot, and I'm going to take advantage of flipping this OG Futo. Because we have an OG Futo and now a new Tuner's Futo, I'm going to be adding low grips to pass to this ride. But we got to get it placed on top of our magic slot first, and if you got these three components put together like me, then we should be ready to do our flip. Alright, so we're just going to roll through the duplication process and follow the plate as we go along. And I'll pull this Comet Retro Custom that's on my magic slot out onto the map, and I've already got my MOC set up, so I'm just quickly ready to duplicate. And I'll return that vehicle to storage, call out the vehicle that I would like to duplicate onto my magic slot, and this will be the OG Futo, my slot number 4. Alright, and after a few moments that vehicle should appear, and you can feel free to drive it on in to your friend's auto shop or any auto shop on the map that will allow you to enter. Alright, and once you do enter, you don't want to make any changes to this vehicle. We're just simply corrupting our personal vehicle data. So we're just going to exit, and once we exit the workshop, you should see that the plate does change, and we now have our magic slot plate attributed to this vehicle. And this will now be our magic slot vehicle. All we have to do is save it. Alright, now that's the importance of having your MOC close by so that you can make some quick swaps with your slots. So I'll just hit right D-pad, accept the full alert, and pull in. And as you can see, I got an autosave, and that confirms to me that this is now my magic slot vehicle. And I can go right back in to another dupe, and we can start our flip. And I'll just return that Futo to storage. Again, use my mechanic to request out my donor vehicle. This time the Futo GTX. And as you can see, my cooldown timer was at 1 the second that I hit the Futo, so you should have no delay in running some quick dupes and flips. After a moment that Futo did appear, I drifted my way on back to my garage so that I could enter into my friend's workshop once again. And again, it can be any workshop on the map that will allow you to enter, as long as it's not your own. Alright, and because again we are attempting to corrupt our personal vehicle data, I won't make any changes to this vehicle. I'll just simply back out, and we should be able to see that KingCash plate revert to the magic slot plate attributed to our vehicle. Alright, now it's just a clean numbers plate, and yours might be blank depending on the situation of your upload when you hit the session, but I'm going to go ahead and take this time to prep my disconnect, get ready to hover over connect to the internet and double tap my PlayStation button to come back into Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll hit right D-pad, and because this vehicle came from an MOC, I won't get no full alert. But after about 4 seconds, I'll double tap and disconnect my internet. And you'll get kicked out with a couple of alerts and be in the clouds. You'll have to load back down into story mode, but you can feel free to burn right back into another public session, or if you do have a C1 C2 situation, load right back in with your friend who should be AFK waiting for you in their workshop. And once I hit the map, you can see I requested my car out on the map. That OG Futo that we wanted to flip is now on half cuts with the Itachi livery tied to it. And I can see that girl winking at me with her eyes as well, just like my ride. Alright, so now we can roll right in, save this into our auto shop. Just wanted to make sure to show the difference between the two rides as we watch the slot manipulation happen. And I do still have my original version over in the corner that has the Kashimi plate that I need to steal, since I don't want to have a regular 8-digit street plate on this car. Alright, so I'm just going to change roles and take that original version with my plate right back out onto the map, tie it to my character, return it to storage, use my mechanic to this time request that fully clean, flipped magic slot vehicle. Alright, now that this vehicle is with me, I'll restart the steps and pull into my friend's auto shop. Any shop on the map that will allow me to enter, as long as it is not my own. We won't make any changes to this vehicle at this time. I will simply just back out so that I can corrupt my personal vehicle slot with its data. We should see that plate change to the original plate. I've got my Kashimi plate and the vehicle identity attributed back to itself. Now, because I did hit a new session, I will have to request out my MOC, but it should appear just up the street. Give cars to Friends Boulevard, no problem. Alright, and so I just drive this right up, and once we store it in the back of our MOC, it will be a duplicate version for us to keep off of our magic slot. It will be on top of a regular personal vehicle slot that the original version belonged to begin with. And we are all good. Now, just to explain a little bit about the slot manipulation, I decided to pull this vehicle out of my MOC and extract the magic slot and force push with my full alert at the auto shop so that I can take it right back in to where we began. Alright, as you can see, this original version now I have stored and complete. I do have the magic slot flip version in the corner, and I still have my donor car there waiting for me for another time. So I'm just going to go ahead and purchase over my magic slot with my marker vehicle. The pink Karen Rebel as always, just to make sure that it's safe and put away for the day. And if you intend to continue to flip, well, you can just go right back into flipping. Get another car that you want to duplicate, pull your magic slot out onto the map, rewash the process. Alright y'all, and so I hope that this method will help you guys out and that you'll be able to clean up some of them rides. Get your garages looking fresh just like me. Alright, as always, be safe and have a great day everybody. Peace.